Yo, what's I'm gonna show you guys how to make some AI images that convert like crazy, to be honest. I just implemented this on one of my newer brands, and we went from 2% to I woke up to 18% conversion rate. That's a thumbnail image. And then by the end of the day, we were at 10%. So, just a little background as well. I just recently scaled this brand to 745K rev, as you guys can see, in 63 days. And I made an entire breakdown of it. So it's completely free. It's the first link in the description. You can see everything. I got the apps, sourcing, constraints, offer, the ads, pre-landers, and whitelisting. This is some real sauce. How we built the teams, SOPs, prompts, and you can get it completely free. Just check it out in there. And then as well, there's even a search feature for you lazy bums that aren't gonna want to go in there. And then I'm working on an AI as well. That'll be in my community. And let's just get right into this. So for fashion, the best way to do this is you want a stock image of your product first. So let's say you're just using AliExpress something, go in there, type it in, find it, and then just get the image. I screenshotted it, and then you want to find a reference image. So the best place to do this is Pinterest always. Uh, they've got tons of them. You just type in aesthetic woman in dress, aesthetic woman in athletic clothing, whatever it may be, aesthetic woman holding product. It doesn't matter. And you get tons of examples. Just pick one that you like. I chose this one. And then you'll go to Nano Banana. Now, I filmed this video twice already. I'm not going to lie. First time, I forgot to record the screen. Second time, I forgot to switch the mic from my AirPods. So, I'm going to just show you guys what I did. You just throw in the first one. You're going to do this all in one prompt. So, you're going to throw in the first image. This was the one right here. Throw in your second reference image. This is all exact same prompt. Don't make it like it looks like it's three separate ones. It's not. And then here's the one that I use. I'll throw it in the case study soon. This photo of our product, generate image, studio shot. And then here's the actually important part is tiny little details like bag in her hand, small rose tattoo. That's something that I usually do. I'll do like a rose tattoo, butterfly that all the girls use. Um, Something tiny like that. And the discolorations in acne with a light smile, or I'll do like eyes slightly squinted, or she's leaning to the left and looking, like tiny little details that make it look more realistic versus just some basic image of her just looking at you like this. I mean, eventually people are going to catch on that that's AI. And then here's what I outputted. That shit's pretty crazy. I'm not going to lie. You can see the bag. We've got the tattoo. You can see the little discolorations based off of like the camera angle, all these things. And then you're just going to throw that in Canva and use magic eraser to get rid of this, and then make it in whatever format you want to use. You can use this for image ads, your product, your branding, throw it on all over there. And then I'll give a bit of sauce on like how you can use this with your team as well at the very end. And then here's a supplement example. Now here's a product that I chose to use. It's a little drink thing. Found it the first thing on there. Not gonna tell you guys if it's a winner or not. I didn't even do the research. Then we're going to use Brez as the reference. Now, if you're on Twitter, you know about Drink Brez. And what you want to use is their review images. These are the most realistic ones because they're actually real. So you can go to the bottom, scroll through, look at all of them, choose the one that you like this right here, this one, like some that look example that are using like things you would see in your real life. Here's the one that I chose. And then here's what we did. So we threw in exactly the same as before, all one prompt, threw it in there, then threw in the reference photo. And then for supplements or like things like this where you're just replacing it, you can use a very simple prompt. I just use this photo, replace that Brez drink can with ours. Here's the output. Now the only thing that you might want to do is throw in some things about color scheming and contrasting beforehand, or throw it into Canva and then do that yourself just so that it can blend in a bit more. But even this is insane how good it is. Like the tiniest of details, like it comes out very well. And then for Amazon as well. So you could even do this for different products that are not the same niche. Amazon reviews has like amazing photos that you can find for anything. If you're ripping a product and you find it on Amazon, go to the reviews with images and use those on your site. And I think chose this one right here, saved it. Same exact thing. Boom. Reference photo. Replace that bread drink with ours. Here's the output. Of course, color scheming, contrasting. Just fix those up real quick, and like the things you can do with this is endless. For example, what we've been doing on my strategist side, what my strategists have been doing actually, is they would take something like this and then they'd put it in Google VO and then turn it into an ad. And we'd use that as B-roll, or maybe we could use it on our site, like just things like this. Or we'd go and we'd find more images of it on Pinterest, like if it's a clothing brand or like people want to know what it looks like in real life. We'll find something more realistic, say like this, and then we'll say make an image like this, and then we'll use that on the website. We'll say like here's an example of like you see fashion brands, they have what's it called, in style or some shit like that, and it's a whole section of just models wearing the product like with different outfits or whatever it may be. You can generate unlimited amounts of those. Now whenever you run out of tokens, just make a new chat, keep going. And there's so much that you can do with that. You can make video ads, image ads, videos, I already said that shit, but you guys get the point. And then on the team side, train your team up on this, your image editors, your strategists, and then have them getting creative with it, where you implementing it within your concepts, testing new things, and then you can just start really differentiating. Especially if you're ripping a product, you can start throwing your own branding on it and differentiating yourself from these other competitors that are using the same product, that I promise you will have a large impact. If everyone's seeing the same ads and then they see yours that's different, like it's gonna perform, if that made any sense at all. But yeah, I hope you guys got some sauce out of this. I appreciate you watching the video. I've got multiple other videos as well. I got Facebook ads, teams, and then I'm making 2 a day now, and they're gonna be more similar to this style right here, just me filming, going over like breakdowns. And if you're doing over 1,000 a day and you want to actually work with me and do similar things like this but for yourself, then reach out before Q4, maybe just in the beginning. We're taking on a few people to work with us. These are just kind of like a consulting sort of thing. You'll work with my business partners, my team, and we'll help you build all these things specifically for your brand so that you can scale. Now, we're only taking on a few people, and it's also application only. We've turned down 90% of people so far, so it's a bit ruthless. I don't want to waste my time at all. But you can apply, see if you're a good fit, and then I'll message you on WhatsApp and we can talk a bit more, man. But of course, I appreciate you guys watching the video. Make sure to check out the case study, apply if that's for you, and then join the free community. And have a blessed one.